Hello all, Nick Calabro with Collaboration here, and I want to quickly talk about some cold calling tips. Now, if it were up to me, I would be actually showing you some of the cold calls that I'm doing, but there's some compliance issues. I don't want people knowing that I'm recording them when they're on phone calls. Maybe I can record a bunch now and then do some type of magic later and have their voice disguised or whatever, what have you. I don't really know. Then again, we're not even really doing that much cold calling now anyway because we have a lot of inbound traffic, and I want to tell you how you can get a lot of inbound traffic to the point where you do not have to cold call anymore. The problem is, to get to that point, you have to do a lot of cold calling. Now, if people are telling you that cold calling is dead, they are lying to you, okay? They are just merely shielding their own insecurities. They do not want to be cold calling, so they don't want you to cold call either because they want it to be dead, but it's not dead. If you're going in there and cold calling, people are going to appreciate that you're reaching out via phone. They're going to appreciate the kind of passion that you have for your business. They're going to appreciate the persistence. They're going to love that you're cold calling them because they were probably, if they're successful business people, they were probably cold calling only a few years ago as well. So they're going to love that you're kind of following in their footsteps. They're going to want to talk to passionate and successful entrepreneurs, and you will be a passionate and successful entrepreneur once you are cold calling along with them. So, without further ado, what are the kind of key steps that you need to keep in mind when you're cold calling? Very first and foremost, don't ramble, okay? The more that they're talking to you, the better that call is going to be, okay? Because they are kind of building that relationship without you even trying. They're like, yeah, this person's nice to talk to. I'll just keep rambling. Yeah, whatever. You're listening to me? Cool. Okay, now we're friends, right? It's gonna go something like that. Now, to get to that point, you need to kind of build that rapport very, very quickly, okay? Now, I'm telling you, there are a lot of cold callers that I get that I hear them out. I'm happy to hear their pitches, right? And if they say, if they're stuttering, if they don't know what they want to get across, if they have a poor product that they don't even know how to really sell, I'm going to hang up on them, okay? But if they're saying, how are you today? I'm here, I'm this from whatever company, we do this and this and this, and you know, I was looking at your site and I noticed that it was whatever, okay? That's building a rapport, okay? And if they're kind enough, if they're passionate enough, if they're, you know, friendly enough, then I'm going to give them the time of day and I'm going to continue talking to them. And meanwhile, if I am providing enough value to somebody right off the bat and kind of telling them, yeah, I looked at your website, I love it, I love this about it, I love your business here, you know, we work with a lot of companies like yours to fix whatever this big problem that I've noticed you have, you want to maybe talk, I'll come by to the office with some folders and kind of show you what we're doing. Okay? There's no reason why they shouldn't give you the time of day. If they're not interested, they're not interested. They'll tell you right then and there, great. Okay, now you just move on to the next, right? It's a numbers game, right? That kind of brings me to the next point here. The biggest thing to keep in mind here is that cold calling is a numbers game. If you're calling 3, 4, 5 people, okay, you're not going to get any sales. If you're calling 3, 4, 500 people, then you might get a few sales, okay? You got to sit there for 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, cold calling, okay? You need to just block out time in your calendar to just go dialing. Remember in Wolf of Wall Street, right? Leonardo DiCaprio was like, pick up the phone and start dialing. You will need to buy a new boat, pick up the phone and start dialing. That needs to be you. You need to pick up the phone and start dialing because deals happen on the phone, okay? We've never actually closed a deal right away on the phone, but they've gotten really, really close, okay? And it's after maybe only one meeting that we go in there, it's like, yeah, we were talking on the phone, you know, once or twice, a total of a couple hours. Right now we're finally meeting. Here's the contract, sign the agreement, we're done, okay? Couple grand here and there based on whatever kind of website we need to build them, whatever it may be. It's just easy money because you were there on the phone. They're only going to do business with people on the phone. Okay, we've had people say to me, Nick, we're going to do business with you in collaboration because you're actually here. Okay, you called me up. You showed up to the office. A lot of other people just want to sit on email and chat me through, you know, whatever garbage text messaging platform. Okay, but you're actually here. I can actually see your face. I know what you stand for. I know what your skills are. We're going to do business with you. It's that easy, right? You just have to prove that you are that type of person that can communicate properly. And you're only going to do that through phone. You're only going to do that through cold calling. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm Nick Calabro. Get cold calling.